Alright, so I'm driving and it's nighttime, so you probably can't see me very well. But Christina Steinberg here, Fresh Sense of Smell Air, Star Director, Scentsy Fragrance. I wanted to tell you guys about the worst party ever. Okay, are you ready for this? I'm actually coming home from this party right now. I was packing up for my party today, and I'm really excited about this party. It was a new customer. She's actually never bought Scentsy before, ever. She got my name through a friend of mine who was having a basket party. And the girl had never had Scentsy before, and so instead of buying from my friend, she decided she was going to have a Scentsy party. That's way better, right? So I'm really excited about this party. I've been waiting for it for like 4 weeks now, and I've been super excited about it. I sent my hostess packet, and she's so psyched. She's got all her friends coming and things like that. So I leave the house today, and I'm packing up my duffel that I bring, and I grabbed my table and I took it out to my car. We have two cars, my car and my husband's car, and I took my table out to my car and I turned my car on, and then I walked back indoors because I wanted to look for an extension cord. It was the only thing I was missing, and I asked my husband if he would take my bag of party stuff out to my car. And so I get in the car, and I see him come indoors because he just took my party stuff outside. And so I get in my car and I start heading to the party. Well, I'm about, 5 to 10 minutes later than I'd like to be driving time, but I should still make it 30 minutes before the party starts. But a little later than I intended to leave the house because it's rush hour, but I had kind of forgotten about rush hour since I normally do weekend parties. So I wasn't quite prepared for rush hour. Well, I get on the interstate right by where my house is, and it's standstill completely, and I had already passed the closest exit, so I couldn't take another route. Complete standstill, not even moving. It finally starts moving about 1 or 2 miles per hour, but at this point I had already been sitting 15 minutes, which I obviously didn't have time for. I was already a little nervous about about making it to the party on time, which I should have been able to do. But now I'm like even 15 minutes behind what I wanted to be. So it starts moving about 1 to 2 miles per hour, but it's not going anywhere. And I'm not moving. So I get off on the exit, the closest exit, finally, after about another 15 minutes. So it's still even later. And obviously everyone is taking this side road because you can't get through. So I get off on the side road, and it is literally bumper to bumper, standstill traffic again. And I'm still going only 1 to 2 miles per hour. By this time, I'm stuck in the middle of this traffic on this side road, still about 30 to 45 minutes away from where the party is supposed to be taking place. And I am freaking out because I'm afraid that I'm not going to make it to the party on time. Well, at this point, I knew I wasn't going to. So I texted the host because I'm stuck, and I let her know I'm going to be a little late. My friend, though, she's like my best friend, she was at the party already, thank goodness. So she got to, be like, hey, this girl's awesome. She's not normally late, stuff like that. So I still am bumper to bumper, not getting anywhere. And I look behind me, and I realize I don't have any of my Scentsy stuff with me. My husband, bless him, thought I would take his car because his car had the GPS in it, and his car has cruise control, and it's a little nicer than my car. And I always take his car. I take his car everywhere. So naturally, he assumed that I was going to be taking his car. So he put all my Scentsy stuff in his car. And I was taking my car, which I had already started. But he didn't notice that I had started the car, so he didn't think to put it in there. So I realize I don't have any of my Scentsy stuff, and I can't turn around. I can't. There's nothing I can do. I cannot turn around. So I call him, and he's like, okay, I will start going. Send me the address, and I'll get in the car, and I'll at least be behind you, even if I'm about 30 minutes after you. or whatever. You know, because by this point I'd been driving for a while when I realized I didn't have the car or the stuff. So he jumps in the car with my stuff and starts driving towards my party, which my party, by the way, was like an hour and 15 from my house. So traffic is not good. So I'm still stuck. And he gets to the party before I do. Like, I obviously chose the wrong road to go on. So either way, I was already, by the time he gets to their house, I'm already over 30 minutes late. The party was to start at 6:32. I'm still not even close. So you would assume worst party ever. I'm late. Nobody likes a late person. I didn't have any of my stuff. I had assumed I wouldn't have my stuff until probably closer to 7, especially if he went the same way I went. So I tell you this story to tell you this. What could have been the absolute worst party ever, because everything was against me. I walked in, I smiled, and I didn't do my full setup. I literally just started playing games right away, kind of like I set up just a little bit of stuff. I did pretty much my full setup, but not much. And it was so easy. Everyone's just getting food. It was just awesome. So I get there a little late, so it's a little kind of weird because I'm like that weird late Scentsy girl, and none of them had ever used Scentsy before. So now I'm sitting here going, they probably don't even think I'm like legit. Like, they don't know what Scentsy is, which is really cool that they didn't know, because I got to like share Scentsy with them for the first time, which is one of the most exciting parts of my job. And so I'm so afraid that they're going to be like, oh my gosh, these Scentsy consultants are so unprofessional. And I was so afraid that they would just be totally turned off of Scentsy because I was late and I didn't have my stuff, and my husband showed up to the party before me, and my toddler starts running through their house, and like, it was literally, you'd think it was the worst thing ever. But no, I get to walk in and I get to share Scentsy with these people who've never used Scentsy before. And because of how amazing Scentsy is and how easy it is to share with people, I literally had one warmer going. I literally just had my testers. I handed them all a catalog and an order form and a product list for their wish list. And it was easy. I was able to set up in 10 minutes. So, I mean, they got to just hang out and eat while they waited a little longer for me. They were all friends, so they got to talk. And I literally got to share Scentsy with these people who'd never used Scentsy before, and they fell in love with it because Scentsy is so easy. They didn't need me to fall in love with Scentsy. So I'm super excited. It ended up being a $430 party with just 6 girls there. $430 party. I booked a party from one of the girls. I didn't even play my games. I didn't have time to play my booking games. I booked a party literally because they had so much fun at this party. So I hope you know how amazing Scentsy is and how lucky we are that we sell a product that is not only easy to sell, but easy to explain, easy to set up, and that can really, because of how amazing it is, it didn't really matter that I was kind of, way off my game. It was all forgotten once they started getting to smell the stuff, and I just realized I was covering the camera, sorry. Once they got to smell everything and shop and fall in love with everything. So I hope you know and are encouraged by the fact that even I drop the ball sometimes and have horrible parties, and I hope that you're encouraged today. I had a great party. I left the party feeling awesome. The hostess even sent me home with Chex Mix or puppy chow or whatever because she had so much extra, and she made me a little goodie bag without me asking, and she had so much fun. She got so much free stuff, and we really all had a great time, and they are having me back at another party, and I'm so excited. So again, I hope that you're encouraged by the fact that even people like me screw up big time, and I hope you'll be reminded of the simplicity of Scentsy, the ease of selling Scentsy, and how awesome Scentsy is. So thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.